Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about something that's somewhat recent of a development, somewhat recent of an event that's slightly relevant to the IndyCar series. So, rest in peace, Walt Disney World Speedway. So, the Walt Disney World Speedway opened up in the 90s. It was the home of the Indy 200 of I believe it was like the Tomorrowland Indy 200, something like that. So basically, from 1996 to 2000, the Indy cars used to race there, and it was always a very good race. It was always well packed and everything, but unfortunately, the safety standards, it was built before the safer barrier came out, the one that would absorb the shock. So there were a few driver injuries there that resulted from crashes. And the speedway stayed open, even though Indy cars did not race there. There were some NASCAR races there. They even used to have this thing called the Indy Racing Experience, where you were able to just go out there, like, get in an Indy car, and then someone, like, they'd have a professional driver out there racing in front of you. You could go up to, like, 90 miles an hour, or whatever speed you were comfortable with. They also had that for, like, the Richard Petty experience, which was the same thing, except for NASCAR, because, Richard Petty was a NASCAR owner. But, anyway, as I was saying, I'm really disappointed that this thing was closing, because, the track itself looked really cool. Like, it got a lot of business and everything, and the track, it had this, like, Mickey Mouse logo, like looks like an H2O molecule and everything like that. It looks like a polar molecule. But, yeah, it looks like that in the middle, like the Mickey Mouse thing. And it was also called the Mickyard, because it was a portmanteau of Mickey Mouse, like Mickey, and the Brickyard, the name for the Indy 500. So so I'm kind of disappointed with that right now. The Mickyard is closing down right now, and I always wanted IndyCar to possibly make a return there if they could make the speedway, like, if they could insert a safer barrier on the outside, maybe even on the inside retaining wall too. But so they closed August 9th, and it's no longer going to be in operation. On the bright side, though, Magic Kingdom's parking is going to be even more. It's going to be more spacious, given the demanding crowds year-round, because, Disney, people come from all around the world to go to Disney, and, speaking of which, it'd be really cool to go back. I think I am going to be going back this spring break, 2016, so that's going to be fun, but, unfortunately, the Walt Disney World Speedway won't be there. There's going to be no more races there, no more IndyCar races, and yeah, I always hoped IndyCar would eventually make a return there, but I guess, things don't always go your way. Nothing lasts forever. All good things must come to an end, so, I think that I'm going to cut this episode short right now. I kind of said my piece, and, thanks, guys. Thanks for checking it out. I'll see you in the next episode later this week. So thank you for joining us on another episode of the Blue Flag.